Tam. No, okay, all right, folks, that's my area. Okay, stop. Jeez, find your seat, folks, please. Okay, yeah, anywhere that's open, gee, I apologize for this, folks. I thought I would have, a good 90 minutes to finish fixing this light up here, but yeah, that light's fine. Okay, so welcome everybody to the Zephyr Theatre in West Hollywood. We're happy to have you. Sorry, I'm a little flustered and sweaty. I thought I would have, a minute to spruce up before I do this. Shit. I mean, shoot. All right. I am Francis Ha. I am the garbage man. Oh, those sirens. It's never a dull moment here in the city of dreams. You know what I'm saying? Okay. So I am the house manager, the garbage man, the repair man, and the future artistic director of the Zephyr Theatre. And okay, let me backtrack. Sorry, let me backtrack. First things first, I have no relation to the 2012 black comedy directed by Noah Baumbach, starring Greta Gerwig. No relation to that film. I have never seen it and do not intend to. Not because I have any ill will toward the filmmakers, but because hearing my own name in a film triggers within me a very deep existential dread, and I will pass out. Okay, anywho, let's see, the first things first. Here we go. Yeah, fire exits. All right. There is this one that you came in through, and that's it. And cell phones, turn them off, cause you don't want to be rude to them. I'm a little ticked that I didn't have more time to prepare this pre-show thing. I take a lot of pride in my work. I wear many hats. It's very impressive. But what people don't understand is you can't wear all the hats at the same time, right? You need a pretty special head for that, and not to mention you need at least two. Okay. And so what I'm saying is I could have used the shower. I could have used that, but I was not granted that courtesy because, well, here we go. It's coming out now. I am not appreciated here. I said it. I'm not. Is it steady work? Sure. Do they pay me? A little bit. Am I emotionally abused every day of my life? I'm not gonna deny it. Okay, so this great tight 10 about the ghosts that haunt this building. I got it ready to go, but no one wants to program that into this pre-show thing, Would you want to see it? Would you watch that? Would you watch it? Okay. Well, if you insist. Once there was a director that was putting up his production of Taming of the Shrew in this very theater, but on opening night, he dropped dead. Since then, we cannot do any Shakespeare in this theater, or else the man's ghost comes back and terrorizes this whole planet. Also, from the hours of 4 a.m. to 6 a.m., a little Irish girl walks around, buy me birdseed, begging for money. Don't give it to her. You don't know what could happen. This is scary shit. But the management, they don't care. They want butts in seats. They want butts out of seats. Ching, ching, That's what they want. The cash register sounds constantly. But I have a meeting with them. I'm going to do a little
off the stage.
Oh, thank you so much. That is my cue to get off the stage. All right, one more thing. Okay, according to the Tin Can Bros, I need to make yous aware that when you hear the classic TCB catchphrase, boys, and what are we going to do? Yous have to respond with toss that can. All right, then let's practice that. Boys, and well, what are we gonna do?
Toss that can.
That's great, wonderful. Well, I look forward to seeing the significance of that later in the show. Okay. Oh, and I need to pass this off to use, maybe? You want to take this? Okay, congratulations. And 2 rules before we get started. First rule, have a little bit of fun. Okay, it won't kill you. Rule number 2, there are no other rules. Boy, is that fun. All right, welcome to the stage, and give a big Happy New Year to the Tin Can Brothers!
Tin Can Brothers. Yoey, I'm Joey, and welcome to the showy where Doey meets Boney, master of the ceremonies. I'm a showy show pony, and you know that's no baloney. I'm tossing that can till I'm taking home my Tony. Thank you.
Toss that can.
Hello-y, I'm Coey. I'm a little garbage Bowie. I've got trash can treasure for all you to enjoy. Trash is my cash and bitches, I got riches. I'll be tossing that can till I'm too small for my britches.
Toss that can.
Aloha, that's Hawaiian for hello, one and all. I am D to the Ryan, R to the Ozenthal. I'm the music, I'm the maestro. I can scat like no other. I'm a Tin Can Brother.
Toss that can. Anybody can. Toss that can. Anybody can. Tin Can Boys, Tin Can Girls, Tin Can Cans in a Tin Can world. Tin Can Brothers, Tin Can Sisters, Tin Can Mothers and Tin Can Misters. Tin Can.
Toss it.
Oh, welcome to Talking Trash with the Tin Can Bros. We is them. I'm Joey.
I'm Brian.
And I'm Corey. Whoa! A wild garbage boy has appeared. Hey, is there anything we can scavenge from that trash can of treasures today, my boy?
Just a little angst and pain, my brother. No matter how fast we run, how hard we fight, we're just going nowhere on the hamster wheel of life.
Ooh, you are really a fast talker and a punk rocker. Hit it, Bryce!
Somebody say Joe Walker! Yeah! Hey guys, happy to be here.
Tammy,
Thanks so much for having me tonight.
Let's do it! Joe, you totally jumped your cue, man. I said fast talker and punk rocker, not Joe Walker.
Yeah, those things don't sound anything like your name.
Oh, fuck. I guess you want me to go back off stage? Okay, sorry.
What a fun and crazy start to the show, folks. That's show business for you, baby. You gotta go with the flow. You gotta pay attention to your cues, but when all else fails, go with the flow.
Okay. You should use some of that. I didn't. Alright, sorry.
All right, you know what, let's just start from the top, all right? And because things are already jumbled around a little bit, and because it's a Saturday night, let's say we mess with things. What do you think about that, audience? All right, okay. Now, since I am partially to blame for this fuck up because of my poor enunciation, that'll make me a little garbage boy, right?
And I have been practicing my recorder, so move over, Brian. Here comes Corey, the musician.
Okay, and I guess that makes me the host. 5, 6, 7, 8. Hello and welcome to Talking Trash with the Tin Can Brothers 2.0. How you doing out there? Joey, why don't you reach down in that trash can of treasures and tell me what you got going on in that stinky dark pit?
Well, my garbage boy isn't as pessimistic as Corey's garbage boy, so...
Oh my god, those are purple rupees. One is worth a whopping 50 rupees.
It's beautiful.
Okay, let's slow down there, Corey the musician. You gotta give the audience at home a chance to listen to your mellow tunes, right?
Not a chance. We're already behind because of Walker's little fuck-up, so we just gotta keep moving because I have plans after the show.
Okay, well then I guess let's move on to our newest segment since Corey has plans. You know it? You love it? Of course, I'm talking about, is this a trash? One lucky member from home will be brought on stage to help us determine whether a series of items are touched by Midas or shitty detritus.
Gold or garbage?
Yeah, we all know what it means, Joey. What are they gonna win, Corey?
If you correctly identify 3 out of 3 in today's Is This a Trash, you will win a canvas satchel.
Oh.
This satchel can hold up to 6 bombs.
Oh, wow. Well, let's meet our first contestant, shall we? Hey, welcome! And what's your name?
Kurt?
Well, Kurt, to reiterate the rules for the first time, Joey is going to present 3 items from his nasty can.
And you will determine if they are a trash or not a trash.
At which time we will let you know whether you are correct.
Understand? Me neither. Let's go!
Okay.
Not a trash.
Oh! Okay, here we go.
Not a trash?
Oh!
nice.
Okay,
Sure.
here we go. It's the last one.
Trash.
Ooh, Kurt, you have 15 seconds to defend your position. Let's get it on the clock and go.
Well, it seemed like there was a pattern, and so I thought if there were 2 things that were not, then I don't know. Honestly, I'm very confused about what's happening, and I have no reason. I have no reason to be. I don't know.
And we have a winner now.
Oh!
Kurt, I hope your hand-eye coordination is up to snuff because, boys, what are we gonna do?
Toss that can.
Okay, that can is a bag. Cash it.
Oh!
Okay,
Yeah!
Thank you so much to our lucky winner, Kurt. Now get out of here. Okay, let's get to why you're all here, shall we? It was going to be a great surprise until he botched his entrance. You may recognize him from his esteemed work in Spies Are Forever, the complete works of Star Kid, Volumes 1 and 2, the acclaimed but never quite finished stage reading of The Digger. He played a guy gagged and bound with sex toys on Chicago Fire, but he doesn't do that anymore. Welcome to the stage, our good friend, our buddy, Joseph Walker!
Oh!
Hey, buddy, you seem a little stunned. Grab a seat. It's not like you haven't been out here before.
Yeah, sorry. I guess I just thought you guys would be doing the show a little differently. You guys are not where you normally are, right? You're usually there.
Well, Joe, every show is a new adventure, and you can never tell what fun we're gonna get up to.
That's right. Now, Joe Walker, mightiest of the Joes. We've worked a lot over the years under a couple of different monikers. Would you say that your work with the Tin Can Brothers is some of the more exceptional work you've done in your career?
What? I mean, okay, no. Yes. It's been great working with the Tin Can Brothers. The Deadliest Man Alive was definitely one of the most fun parts that I've ever played.
Yeah.
It was a lot of fun to be a psychotic character.
Mm-hmm.
Because over at Star Kid, they always had me play sort of like grounded, down-to-earth characters, like Tarkin, maybe. But what really counts is the fact that we had so much fun doing the show.
Right?
Yeah, we did.
Yeah.
Definitely.
A lot of laughs.
Seriously. Hey, do you remember that one time when we,
Yeah, that was indeed, and I found that very funny. So I personally found it very interesting, Joe, when after the disastrous election of 2016, you decided to go back to school to get your MBA. We don't usually like to talk about politics on this show. People get a little unhinged when we start talking about the left and the right and all that sort of thing. But I personally was just wondering, what motivated this sort of change in your life?
Yeah, it's a good question. Well, it was a big change. I think that when the election happened, I sort of snapped a little bit. But I was concerned that I was spending all my time doing something that I didn't really find intellectually stimulating, or maybe I was concerned it wasn't helpful enough. I don't know. There were a lot of things in my head at the time, but. Really, the thing that was always bothering me was that as an actor, you're just always fucking sitting around. You're just sitting around and you're not always doing anything. And it's a really excruciating loop to get stuck in day in and day out. I mean, over and over and over again. It's hurry up and wait. And, sometimes you just feel like you're being controlled by faceless puppet master named Hollywood. And, I don't know, just sometimes it sucked. So, does that make sense or am I rambling?
Joe, that made perfect sense. Hey, listen, buddy, relax. You're doing a great job. The best way to win this interview is just by being yourself.
I thought that was a very insightful answer.
Thanks, God. Hey, I'm not used to seeing you over there. You're usually in a garbage can.
How would you know? You've never even been to one of our shows. Roasted!
Oh, yeah, Joe. Corey keeps a running list of all the friends who haven't come to our TCB shows. And honestly, Joe, you haven't come to any shows except the ones you've been in.
Okay, boys, let's give him the benefit of the doubt here, shall we? The benefit of the doubt here. You've seen the digital tickets, right, Joe?
No, I haven't seen the digital tickets. I guess just what I'm saying is that I imagined that you'd be doing the show one way, all right? You guys are not doing the show how I imagined you guys to be doing the show. That's all.
Joe, I know you haven't tread the boards in a while, my friend, but no need to be nervous. I'm sorry we went off book there, but let's pivot to something else. How about
my off-the-cuff anecdote that showcases my relatable personality. Good call. Yeah, so I was 13 and I just got my first time assignment.
No. I was thinking something we could all get behind. Maybe video games?
Oh. What are you playing these days?
Yeah, okay. Sure, video games. Well, I just got a new, a used N64, and I'm playing Ocarina of Time again. That's Mario. That's wrong. Gosh, can you believe that game is 22 years old? It's just as fun as it was in '98. I mean, between like the graphics and story, which hasn't changed, it feels like it's made last year.
Truly. It is just such a perfect blend of RPG fighting and adventuring and puzzling and, most importantly, honestly, treasure hunting, right? You know, can anyone else besides me just cut through grass for 4 to 6 hours on Zelda collecting coin? Right?
Well, that's interesting. I'm sort of a completionist myself. You know, I gotta get every tiny little thing done in the correct order, or it makes me feel like I'm going crazy in my head.
Yuck. I'm all about finishing the main game as fast as possible and moving on to the next thing. That's my style.
So, how far in the game are you, Joe?
I just beat Jabu Jabu's belly, and I saved Princess Ruto.
Well, that's a scary level.
Does anyone else think Princess Ruto is kinda cute?
Jesus Christ, Joey. She's an underage squid girl.
Yes, great segue, great interview. Great night, folks. Okay, speaking of squibs, Joe, you've been involved in all of the wizard shows from our friends over at Team StarKid.
We need to talk about StarKid after the commercial break.
Oh,
okay?
come on, Joe. There's a lot of jewels to mine from that cave of wonders. Twisted, am I right? All right, Joe. But seriously, my favorite role of yours was in a Harry Potter squeak.
Stop, okay? Stop! Stop! I try to be polite, but I've had it. We need to do things my way, okay?
Okay,
We need to do things my way, okay?
this guy seems to have some control issues, and I take umbrage with that. So we're going to take a quick break, and when we come back, we're going to talk about Joe with his work in the Star Children. You know what I'm talking about. Snap my wand into pieces. My name is Voldemort. Join us after the break. Okay.
Oh,
We're back in studio, folks.
Joe, man, you can't just freak out like that on the air.
Yeah.
Are you okay, Joe?
No, I'm not okay. We're not following the right dialogue tree. You guys are supposed to do what you always do when you interview.
Joe, we've never interviewed you before, all right? Unless you're talking about casual hangouts with friends, but that's not like an interview.
Can I get you anything to soothe your nerves, buddy? I don't know, hot beverage, cold beverage, hot compress, cold compress.
I think we can figure it out, okay? We can just do a partial reset. Yeah, easy. Okay, look, Joey, just you go back to hosting. Brian, you go back to playing the whatever you play. Corey, please, for the love of God, get back in the goddamn trash can.
I don't think we can do that. That would be too jarring for the audience.
No,
You know?
yeah.
Yeah. We gotta just see this through to the end.
Yeah, honestly, and despite your mental breakdown, I think the show is going pretty well, you know? And seriously, guys, it's like, I think the audience, I think they're digging this unconventional vibe, so.
No, guys.
Plus, it's sort of your fault that it's gone off the rails. But you know what? Let's just push through and get to the end because I gotta get out of here. I have plans later.
It's my fault.
And you know what, Joe? This is show business. If it seems like the train is getting off the rails, just smile. The show must go on.
Guys, no, I've got it, all right? Just
Smile, Joe.
for the love of God, just listen to me, all right? Please.
Got your back, buddy.
3,
Got your back.
2,
Got your backs.
1.
Hey! Okay.
Oh!
Did you miss us? We're here with Joe Walker, and we're talking about his work with StarKid. Yep, we're talking about Ahmed the Butt Guy to Wizard Hitler himself, Voldemort. We got a lot of fun little stories here to dive into. Let's get into it.
So Joe, I have a question. So back in the
I will accept a question from Joey, the host.
Joe, Corey asked you a question, all right? Now, I know the host is the chosen hero of the show, but we all accept the burden of this journey together and the outcomes, okay?
No, not okay, Joey, not okay. Fuck! You guys just need to listen to me, or else I'm gonna have to do it again. Shit! Okay, look, it's just that it needed to go one way, and it's not going that way, okay? It's going another way. Alright? Look, it's okay that you don't know what's going on. I've got the map, alright? You don't have a map in your head. I have a map in my head, okay? Fuck! Look, just help me not die, okay?
Okay, folks, no one is dying here tonight. You know what we need is just a little bit of groovy music. Corey, hit it.
I'll just tell them. Okay, guys, look, it's easy. This will make it make sense. Okay, just listen to me. When the world started, before life was born and before there was form, there was chaos. But the law god created the new forms of reality that we see, except it was a lie, okay? So I was born again and again and again. Don't you see? The hero of time must be freed from the chains and the loops. The chains and the loops must be broken. And generation after generation, the fight goes on, time and time again. And what happens is that the hero must be set free finally, so that Ganon can be stopped. All right, it's simple. Okay, just take me to the ferry. All right, just fuck my toaster. Ferry. Pie, sir. Hero awaken.
Joe? Joseph?
Walker.
Walker?
Joe Walker?
Joseph Walker? Fun Blocks? Joe?
Joe?
He's dead.
I did this with my magic flute. I played a song with the power to kill.
Corey, that's ridiculous. There's more to this story. That light just wasn't hung properly by someone, and it fell and it hit Joe in the head. But I don't know. He might not be dead. He looks like he's sleeping.
Yeah, that's good to know. You know, we might as well just check his pockets, see if he has anything good and precious.
Listen, folks. Really sorry about this. It seems we had a slight hiccup in the plans, but everything's gonna be okay. But just as an extra precaution, is there a doctor in the house? Okay. How about like a healer? You know, this is LA.
I'm a shaman.
Oh. Yeah, that'll have to do. Come on down.
do you have a lot of schooling? I'd really like to expedite this. I've got plans later.
Yes, not in the Western sense. I took a medical license class in Ojai with my tribe.
Okay, great shaman. Thank you so much for being here.
Of
Take care
course.
of Frankie.
Let's us diagnose this man to see if he is in fact dead.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
This is a nightmare. All we had to do was get through a normal show, and now we've got this mess on our hands. And look at all the witnesses!
Yeah, I mean, come on. Joe's a strapping young man. I doubt a light falling 6 feet and hitting him in the head could have killed him dead, right?
God, I hope so. I mean, I don't like this feeling in my stomach. Joe was my coworker, but more importantly, he was my friend. Smells pretty good. What is that?
Sage. I'm a solo artist.
Okay, what'll it be, witch?
Well, his name, I sense, is Joe.
Yeah, we've said that multiple times.
Oh, well, he's
What?
alive,
What?
but not in the sense that you think.
Then why would you say it that way?
Because he's alive in another plane. But in this one, he's dead. He's actually quite very dead.
Oh God, Joe's heart container is drained to 0.
Though he is dead here, he may be gone.
Well, it's bullshit. Be gone, witch. Bugga bugga boo.
Yeah.
Be gone. Be gone. Shit. Joe Walker dead. Boys, what are we gonna do?
Toss that
Oh, stop it. God, that is so inappropriate. Close your computers. Go to bed. Forget everything you've seen.
Shit. Okay, if we go to prison, they're gonna take away all my jewels, all right? And I can't have that. I don't want that. So I gotta find a way to smuggle in. All right, I gotta get them to the laundry, or bake them in a cake, or shove them up my butthole.
No. Listen, no one's going to prison, okay? Guys, I just had an idea.
What?
This is like a game. This whole thing is like a game. Yeah, it's a completely fucked up game, but a game nonetheless. So if we're gonna win the game, we gotta come up with a plan.
Maybe we can use my magic flute to work through all the hard parts. Perhaps I do not yet know how to use my relic.
Well, that didn't work, but one thing is for certain, that death whistle killed Joe. This is cut and dry. I am calling the police and blaming this on Corey.
Whoa. You can't do that. I have too much left to live for. I have plans later.
Guys, stop it. Please, no phone calls to the police, okay? We gotta stick together. It's dangerous to go alone. Let's come up with a plan.
Maybe we can take Joe to Dave and Buster's, right? And we can leave the body there, and like that's a pretty popular hub.
Yeah.
And then we can play some video games, we can get some tickets, we can get some prizes. Then we can trade those prizes for bigger prizes.
No, it's a little too convoluted. I got an idea. Why don't we just take him home, tuck him into bed, read him a bedtime story, and make it look like he died of natural causes in his sleep.
Okay.
Oh, but then we implicate his wonderful fiancée, Tracy. We need to keep it way more straightforward. Let's just take his body to the construction site down the street and bury him in the foundation as part of the building. Easy.
That's easy.
Yeah.
Okay. You know what? Construction sites are dangerous at night, so I'm gonna go hoard some supplies. Oh.
You can't deny my skills as a musician, but you can't deny that Joe was acting super weird during the whole show. His like missed entrance and like a whole freak out at the end.
Sturdy boots for muddy terrain!
Yeah, and trying to get everything to be his way. I mean, Joe's egotistical, but he isn't narcissistic. But what did he say about a fairy?
A shovel! And then we can dig ditches and cut wood!
Now, I believe in a lot of woo-woo things like gnomes, trolls, democracy, but I do not believe in fairies. That is where I draw the line. Maybe he's meant something else, like maybe he meant the Farrelly brothers?
Holy shit, guys! There's a treasure chest under the prop table, bag of diamonds. We can trade these.
Yeah, I mean, Joe always did like a good late 90s, early 2000s comedy. You know, there's a lot to unpack here still, and I don't think we have much time. We gotta get out of here. You know, it's only a matter of time before someone at home opens their big fucking mouth and cops start spawning everywhere.
All right, guys. I'm ready.
What happened to all the items you just had? Where?
Okay. The final piece to beating this, whatever, I'm just gonna say it level, is transport. So perhaps a horse song for a horse.
Oh. Interesting. That didn't work. How about we just drive my 2020 Toyota Yaris? You know, we can exploit the very spacious backseat that Joe has been writing marketing materials about.
Yeah, too obvious. Toyota is Joe's brand. You know, the cops will be looking out for that. We'll take my 2004 Ford Fiesta. Right? It's so different than what they're expecting. And plus, tonight is bound to be a spicy little party.
Yes.
All right. Be wary. We know not what lies ahead.
Game on! Shotgun, damn it! Oh! Jeez.
Sorry.
Ryan, keep your eyes out!
Hey.
The sooner we complete this mission, the sooner we can move on.
But the map is opening up around us. There's so many fun new places to explore. We're gonna miss out on a lot of good world building.
You know, an adventure is kind of boring without any music.
Oh, why didn't you say something earlier?
So okay without the music.
Oh, here we go. Oh, that was a pretty big tunnel, right?
Do you have to hold your breath every time we go through one, Joey?
Well, I don't know, Corey. Maybe it'll unlock some kind of achievement and I'll get a shiny medal.
And what will you do with that medal? What's the point of that?
To show people that I have it.
Are we on the quickest route?
We're on the most optimal route to make sure we hit all 4 corners of the map. You know, we don't want to speed past all the good stuff, do we?
The good stuff is disposing of Joe's body and not getting arrested and convicted of murder. Right.
It's not my fault.
Yes,
Good evening, Officer Smilovitz.
My friends call me Smiley.
Oh, let me handle this. Hey there, Officer Smiley. What's the issue?
Looks like we got a couple of really naughty boys.
Excuse me?
You were swerving on that road real bad.
Just trying to do our due diligence, officer.
Well, I can't let not boys go off without a punishment and a slap on the wrist. License and registration, please. I can see by the outlandish way you're dressed that you're not from around these parts.
We're not. I guess you could tell by our TCB tunics.
And we'd love to not stay around these parts. We've got a mission to complete, so we'd love to keep going.
A mission, huh? I gotta radio that into Daddy. Over, Daddy. We have a couple people on a mission. Over, Daddy.
Holy shit, you guys. If you lift up the cushions, there's all sorts of jewels and rupees under there. So lift it up, get your shit, give it to me, okay? Alright, oh my god, it's amazing.
Who's your friend resting in the back?
This is just he's our friend. He's a good friend of ours. He's very sick, you know. He's sick from the ride. He's sick from the road. He's a car sick. He's a car sick.
That satisfied my inquiry. Now, Daddy said I could let you go without a little bit of punishment, unless you want to punishment Daddy yourself right now.
I'd rather not. Thank you so much.
Hold up. You know, side characters might offer a little more insight. Officer, what's your story?
Not many people ask about me. I'm from these parts of LA County. A lot of strange going-ons and interesting characters go on around here. Would you like to hear more?
No, sorry, we don't have time. We just have to get to the construction site over there.
Oh, the construction site. I wouldn't go there if I were you. Would you like to hear more?
Absolutely.
The construction site is fine during the day, but I wouldn't go at night as it is covered with moblins.
Whoa, you mean goblins?
No.
Okay, well then what's down that way?
Down Lincoln Heights, you'll find the Pawn Cocktail, the Tuck Inn, the Saunders Residence. Would you like to hear more?
Yeah, I mean, those are some options.
The Pawn Cocktail is my brother's pawn shop combined with a bar.
Got it, Skip.
The Tuck Inn is a place where you can rest your weary heads, dear travelers.
Skip.
The Saunders Residence is home to famed actor Dylan Saunders. Would you like to hear more?
Okay, guys, you playing? Here's the thing. I don't have enough weapons in my fanny pack here to fight a horde of moblins. So I say we go to Lincoln Heights.
Yeah, I agree. We can get some rest, do some shopping, relax a little, explore.
No, we have to dispose of the body.
Oh my god, fine. We drop Joe's body off at Dylan's house and blame it on him, alright? If you don't have to hold Joe, we can hold more weapons to fight those monsters. So.
Well, it's not the worst piece of shit idea I've ever heard.
Fine.
Okay.
I'm glad you're choosing to go. If you could do me a favor and bring a parcel to my brother, he will then give you a silly Bobby hat to bring back to me.
Now we're on a fucking fetch quest.
Yes, but this
Right.
adds richness to the journey.
Ooh, speaking of richness, is there some reward for us if we do this? You know, like how many rupees we talking about?
I can't offer you any rupees.
Nah, fuck it. Let's move on.
All I could offer a couple of good boys is a kiss on the lips and a smack on the ass. Here is the USB drive. It has 128 megabytes on it. A nasty little virus.
Ooh, is that a big file size or a small one? How many floppy disks are we talking about?
128 megabytes is really small.
Oh, well, I got so much room for that. We should just take it just in
And
case.
then we have the option to do the side
Which
quest.
we won't.
Okay, I think we will. You know what, Smiley? We will gladly take this parcel to your brother.
Goodbye, you naughty, naughty boys.
Thanks. Wow. Did we just get bribed by a cop?
You never know if you don't try.
Did you see the placard out front? This is a historical landmark.
Yeah, I noticed that too. It said the D. Saunders residence established 1819. Have we done this before?
Yeah, of course we've been to Dylan's house. He's a good buddy of ours who we're about to implicate in a terrible, terrible crime.
Well, you know what they say about deja vu. No, seriously, do you guys know what they say about deja vu? Should we be concerned or anything?
Forget it. Let's just dump Joe's body and get out of here.
Okay, really,
Dump and run.
really, Corey, a dump and run. We're about to destroy our second friendship today. The least we can do is be thorough. Leave no stone unturned.
Hey, stop making so much noise. You're gonna blow our cover.
He's right. We need a little more light. Let's do some proper looting.
Okay, well, I've got some flashlights, lanterns, candles, casino matchbooks, Duralogs, some soft boxes, just some things we can use. I got a
Forget this
desk lamp.
nonsense. Dylan is a sensible modern man. I'm sure he has. Oh, Alexa, turn on the living room lights.
Right ahead of you, big boy.
Jesus
Whoa!
Christ!
It is our Lord and Savior, that's right. But he can't help you now. Now, what are you doing in this?
Oh, shit! Lost battle! Brian, use the thumb drive!
I don't know if she has a built-in USB port.
Well, I'll be peeled, poached, and pickled if it isn't Joseph Walker. I know that muscly man anywhere. The real question is, who the hey are you scoundrels?
We're friends of Joe, and Dylan, actually, too, you know, but we're friends with everyone we meet. Would you like to be our friends? We're the Tin Can Brothers.
Oh, dearie, I'm Alexa, Dylan's hospice nurse.
Hospice nurse?
Why is that so hard to believe? Because I'm a woman in the medical profession?
No. Because it's such a selfless job.
Oh, well, you've warmed my heart, dear child. Here, a token. Don't spend it all in one place.
Whoa! Alexa gave me a completed Yogurtland punch card. This is a sign that we gained her trust.
Holy shit, she's giving out presents! Alexa, hey, I didn't realize our older friend Dylan was actually so ancient that he needed medical assistance. But what surprises me even more is that the woman taking care of him is such a tasty snack, right?
Okay, that was a little bit clunky, and I don't love the vulgar language, but you made me blush nonetheless. Here you go.
Alexa gave me her 3-bean casserole recipe. I kind of gave you like the same compliment as he did, but this is shittier.
No, this is one of my best recipes. Just beans, butter, and bread.
Well, we gotta get going. So, Joe, thank you so much for doing the show. We'll see you later.
Thanks, Joe.
Bye. Bye, Joe.
Yeah.
Thanks for doing the show.
Bye now.
Oh, wait! A show? Mr. Walker was doing a show? Like for an audience?
Kind of. Yeah, Joe was our guest on Talking Trash with the Tin Can Brothers. I only say was because the show is in the past tense. Joe isn't in the past tense. So.
Performing on stage again may have been too much for his heart to handle. Quick! Leave him like this!
Okay.
He needs a healing revive immediately.
Okay. Well,
Don't move him.
all right, we will. Holy shit! You guys, a healing revive? This could fix Joe.
Surely if there was some magic that could bring Joe back to life, I would have played it already, right?
It's not.
All right.
Oh, shit.
Everyone take a squirt of lotion. All right, lotion him up.
Oh, really?
Yes. Every digit, even under his eyes. Hydrated skin is the key to a youthful appearance.
Huh, weird. I kind of thought this would be like a potion or something.
A potion? What do you think I am, some mad old witch in a cave?
I mean, now that you mention it, actually, you do look a little...
You've made an enemy today, child.
Oh, yeah, forget him. He's just in a mood because he can't make magic with his flute.
Oh, coming to terms with one's artistic pursuits is something that I know quite well. I've seen it in Mr. Walker every Monday night with Dylan for Monologue Mondays.
Monologue? Well, hold on. Joe is a man of business and data now. The only reason he'd be working on a monologue is so that he can track how many college students are using that monologue for a graph or a chart about monologues.
Boy, for three thick boys, you really are stupid. No, he comes over every Monday, and for 9 straight hours, he coaches Dylan on the art of acting.
Wait, Joe has a side hustle as an acting teacher?
No, you dummy. He doesn't take payment. He says he just wants to know that his artistic influence is flowing through the creative ether.
Oh my god, so Dylan's ovation-nominated performance in Ragtime at the Pasadena Playhouse
Was due to his work with Mr. Walker.
But surely Dylan's turn as Tom Houston, the widower and father who served 2 tours in Iraq and starred in Black Friday,
Was only made possible through his intense study with Mr. Walker. They studied the Commedia-inspired archetypes and, well, an artist's itch can never be scratched, they say.
I feel something. Joe's story is so inspiring. I'm learning something? The Carol of the Classified Creative Coach. Play it when you're in need of being touched by a muse. Should I play it?
I would say you should wait and lift something into the air and say,
Oh, how lovely. Oh, I haven't been this touched since Mr. Walker made Dylan read the back of a bag of potato chips until he read it so truthfully that it made him weep. Here, a token?
Alexa gave me a small key. This will open a door in Dylan's house.
But where?
That key is for the basement.
whoa, this place has a dungeon, we gotta go there. Who knows what could be down there?
I do.
What is it? Tell us.
I'm getting there. It's just wholesale boxes of Metamucil and adult diapers. And the incinerator.
Wait, you have an incinerator?
Well, Mr. Saunders likes his food burnt to a crisp. So,
Alexa,
Oh.
wait. I'm awake and afraid.
Oh.
Did I miss Wheel of Fortune?
uh-oh. Someone's up from his morning nap. Goodbye,
dispose of Joe's body, but don't want to throw Dylan under the bus problems.
Yes. Never let it said that my unbridled whimsy led me down a meandering path that led to nothing in life. Take that, Dad.
Cool. So,
Let's do it.
let's do it.
Let's do it.
Let's take
Let's
it.
do it. All
Let's
right,
do
you
it.
guys gotta hoist Joe's body up, and I'm gonna collect a bunch of items on the way down.
Okay, our job sounds harder, but okay.
Yeah! 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 Yeah!
Let's just
Yeah! 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 Okay.
Okay, so what setting do you think we should put this thing on? Popcorn, toast, human body, right?
Wait, should we say something? Say a few words?
Coffee filters, jar, shower hooks, toilet paper.
Where are you going with this?
Oh, sorry, I was just taking inventory of the things I collected on the way down.
Yeah, I've got something to say. So here we are about to dispose of our friend Joe Walker, and the only thing I can think is this a little premature, guys? I mean,
Yeah.
we've got like hours more exploring.
No, we're done with this.
So, lunch on me?
Yeah.
Yeah, great.
Great, awesome.
What do you think you're gonna buy with your share of the treasure?
I don't even know if I want to spend it. I just kind of enjoyed collecting it.
Hey baby, have fun at the Tin Can Brothers interview. You're gonna kill it.
Thanks, baby. Except, I don't think anybody's gonna be killing anything or anyone today.
I don't even know if I want to spend it. I kind of just enjoyed collecting it.
Whoa! Tin Can Brothers? What the hell are you... This is a completely unprecedented scenario. Stay there.
Wait, we were just at Dylan's. How are we at Joe's now?
And how are you alive?
You were Dylan's? That is way off course for you guys. How did you wind up there? Give me details, specifics.
Okay, so I got up this morning, I hit snooze on my alarm clock for about 10 minutes, then I had my typical 6 to 7 cups of coffee, took a very smooth bow.
Too specific.
Oh, okay, well, you came and did our show, Talking Trash with the Tin Can Brothers,
Oh.
and you jumped your cue, and so we had to reset, and we switched up roles, and then we ended up accidentally killing you, and then we took you to Dylan's house to put blame on him, and then we burned you in an incinerator to dispose of your body.
Huh. So my fuck up helped you guys win?
I mean, well, winning is up to interpretation. We are quite traumatized.
But you didn't get arrested by the police. You didn't sing a finale song about poopy.
No?
Unbelievable. Do you know what this means? Through a simple series of coincidences, interactions with random bugs in the code, you guys caused a glitch in the loop. You broke the game.
Was that English?
Yes, it is. You may want to sit down for this. Now, I don't know why or how I was burdened with this consciousness. But shortly after business school, I became aware of the fact that I was stuck in a repeating loop of reality. A reality in which I was constantly guesting on your Talking Trash show only to suffer death by any infinite number of random and stupid causes. Now, to be clear to you, this is a nightmare. This is an absolute living hell. I used to ask myself daily, what did I do to deserve such a endless, abusive purgatory? Was it because I turned my backs on you by going to business school, or More likely was it because I wavered in my dedication to free market principles by deciding to do your show. Regardless, I was in a pit of despair. I was about to kill myself for probably the 10,000th time when it occurred to me. If I could know what was going to happen and what did happen, then it would be simple to apply the Toyota Motor Corporation's principle of lean manufacturing, specifically the core aspect of Kaizen, or continuous improvement. If only I could apply the Kaizen to my life, well then I could learn to manage my reality. And with enough data, I would become my own god.
Oh, sick. Like source code.
A little bit more like Groundhog's Day. And I found that there were a nearly infinite number of variations. I died millions of times, influenced by billions of variables. There are even worlds where you don't interview me. Sometimes you interview John Madison.
Okay, man, we don't know and have never known anyone named John Madison.
Yeah. What a shame. Like I said, an infinite number of variations.
If we've been in this loop, why do we have memories? Why do I have plans after the show? Your logic doesn't add up, Walker.
How dare you! I have an MBA! Don't you see? It's all code! A simulation that exists just to make your minds into slaves.
Oh, sick. Like Total Recall.
A little bit more like the Matrix. And like Neo, I need to wake up. I need to get out of here! The solution? Simple. Survive talking trash at all costs. It would break the loop. It would break the game. This was the series of decisions that was supposed to lead me to a perfect run-through. But I never considered your role. My fuck-up earlier in your loop must have had a butterfly effect that caused you, mere non-playable characters in my game, to defy your coding.
Hey man, listen, we may be expendable characters in your game, but this is still our show, so back off.
Yeah, honestly, I am done with this whole, like, existential removal thing. I just want to go back to our loop.
You'd rather play perfunctory roles in an infinite loop of talk shows and debt?
Yes!
Huh. Well then, maybe there's a situation where I can escape and still put you back in your loop. Yes. Yes! We just have to move forward and replay everything the same except incinerating my body. Instead of incinerating my body, you need to get me to the Los Angeles Country Fair pie-eating contest.
You mean county fair?
I meant what I said. The LA Country Fair has a pie-eating contest. You see, in almost every variation in which I die, you've puppeteered my corpse to win that contest in a half-baked scheme to escape the law.
Oh, sick! Like Weekend at Bernie's.
Just like Weekend at Bernie's. Unfortunately, the plan never works for you, and you're always carted off to prison to rot.
Oh, then why would we do such a stupid plan?
Well, how should I know? I'm not the architect of this chaos. But now there's a new variable. The ultimate cheat code. Your sentience. Perhaps the key to winning the game is losing the contest.
Okay, so we either do nothing and stay here and are aware of our own futile existence, or we go back, do it all over again, kill you, take you to the LA Country Fair, lose the pie-eating contest, get carted off to jail, and then return to our own blissful ignorance.
Exactly.
Let's do that.
Let's do that. Sounds good.
You're all out, Rosie.
Okay, let's start over.
Again?
Well, you had such a streak that time. I'm bound to have one now.
Do we have to?
What else are we going to do?
How long have we done this?
Dunno. Doesn't matter.
Well, do you know what we're sitting here waiting for?
Beats me.
I don't even know how long we've been waiting here for it. I can't remember.
But that's because you're so forgetful, Gilly.
Am I?
Sure.
Oh. I don't remember what we're doing here or why we came here to this.
This country fair?
Country fair! There must be something wrong with me.
No, why would that be?
Because I don't remember anything, but I have a vague feeling that we've done this before.
Well, so you do remember something. Thank goodness. To be frank, I was worried I'd have to hear you yammer on about this all the way to the pie eating contest. No, forget Frank. I want to be Rosie again.
What pie eating contest?
You have to promise to be a fair judge and not give me any slack just because you're my friend with benefits.
What pie eating contest are you talking about? You just said you didn't remember what we were waiting for.
Well, I didn't.
And now?
I did.
Do you see how that's unusual?
No.
How you did know something and now you do.
Ain't that how memory works?
But you had no control over it.
No.
Like it just came out of the sky and into your head.
I mean...
Like you didn't remember what we were doing here or who we were waiting here for.
We were waiting for the competitors to arrive. Oh no. What's happening? Why is this happening to me, Gilly?
I don't know, Rosie.
I'm scared.
Me too. Oh. Why don't you try tails this time?
Oh, I know what you're doing. Don't try to trick me.
What are you talking about?
You want me to switch just right when my streak is about to happen?
No.
Well, you're very good at this game.
It's a game of chance. It's a 50-50 shot every time.
Then how do you explain your streak?
I don't know.
So you haven't been doing anything?
I got lucky.
So it's like someone on high just arbitrarily controls your every move?
Maybe.
And we have no influence over whether we win or lose.
I think so.
We're just non-player characters and just waiting around for an important character to waltz in so we can bend over backwards.
I guess so.
Do we serve a purpose?
No. But a challenger approaches!
Hello there, weary traveller!
Have you come to witness the pie eating contest? Aha!
Have you come for the crown then?
Most excellent! To win the prize of 50,000 rupees, you have to be undefeated champion Rosamund Gannon!
Alright, sir.
Here we go! On my mark! 1, 2, 3, go! Looks like Joe's taking the lead! Oh my! Joe is choking on something in the pie!
Oh, I did it! I won, Gilly! I feel a sense of freedom I've never felt before!
Yes, Rosie! Sorry, chaps!
All right, guys, we did it!
Oh,
Hell yeah, 100%
Bonnie!
completion, baby.
This chap is dead. He choked on a pie, he has.
3 men come out of nowhere!
That's game over. Roll the credits.
A most vile murder! Call
And although I really wish I could get my hands on that bounty of rupees, the safety and security of a predetermined fate is much better.
Who'd have thought we'd be standing before you after completing the core game so quickly after killing our friend mere hours ago?
Freeze! Hands in the air! You're under arrest for the murder of Joseph Walker!
Yeah, that's right. We killed him. Take us away, officers. We were naughty boys.
Yeah, right. A likely story. How do you explain the dead body of one Joseph Walker there at your feet?
Oh, well, we're not trying to. We're guilty. We did it, and none of this matters because it's all going to reset after the curtain call anyway.
Nah, it doesn't matter anyway. You've already been ratted out by someone you trusted with your life.
I know, and it was Tammy.
Seriously, guys, I saw the whole thing.
We forgive you, Tammy.
You're going away for a long time, Tin Can Boobs!
Okay, we got one more callback.
Toss that can! Yeah, that sounds pretty good. We'll toss these cans right in the slammer. Right, Cop 1?
Oh yeah, Cop 2, let's go touch ourselves.
Okay.
Fare thee well, friends. It's been swell, friends. As the show ends, we send our love. Though we did kill our friend, and that should spell the end of our nascent, complacent careers. We'll keep a super attitude even when we step in duty, and we're going off to prison for years. Ah!
I did it. I escaped. I'm out of the game. Hello? Hello, where am I? It's dark. What's going on? This is bullshit. Am I just in the theater? Am I in the theater? There's no one here. There's not even an audience. It's not fair. It's not fair.
Totally fuck the fucking shit, can brother motherfuckers. We were told that we were gonna get paid, and then on the day they said they tried to pay us in tacos. I'll never work with the Tin Can Brothers again.
Whoa, did somebody say tacos? Look at a poopy right off of your shoes and put the poopy in a big tin. Life is mostly meaningless, less beautiful than futile.
We meant to make a masterpiece, but only drew a doodle.
If you're chewing on a poopy, a super attitudinal, turn that piece of poopy to a tasty toaster strudel. Yum yum!
Put a grin on that chin, turn it round upside down.
Turn that poopy to a strudel and they'll join his flitzy doodles.
Life's a poopy pasta, it's a bowl of poopy noodles.
It's not a poopy in the poo, that's a poopy poo noodle. So kiss and canoodle and do what you like, and try not to kill your friends.
Buy Tin Can merch in the lobby online.
It'll go towards our legal defense. Keep protecting that can.
Toss that can!
Like the Tin Can Man.
Toss that can!
Anyone can.
Toss that can!
It's a poopy little can.
Toss that can!
Toss that can. None of us know what that means. Joe Walker! It's not fair. No.
Tin Can Brothers. Toss that can.